Mario is perhaps one of the most unrecognized video game icons of all time, because after doing some research, and that could be mainly because they packaged each Nintendo system with the games for all. It quickly became one of the most popular games on the NES, spawning many sequels released in the following years. But when you line up all the Super Mario games in order, one of them just sticks out like a sore thumb. And that is Super Sore Thumb. And that game is Super Doki Doki Panic. At the end, we go for Goombas, fuck Brothers Advance for the SNES. Now, I know what you're thinking, that I'm gonna sit here and attack Super Mario 2. Well, before you start sending your hate mail, just hear me out. Because after doing some research, Mario 2 fucking sucks. Compared to the other Mario games, this one's the worst one of the bunch. This game just makes me go from 0 to pissed off in 2.5 seconds. There's nothing in this game. There's no coin boxes, no Goombas, no turtles, no invincibility star, no levels, no vegetables, no Mario's, no Luigi, no Princess Peach, and yeah, even the worthless Toad. And worst of all, the ending boss isn't even King Koopa. Unfucking believable. Now, I was never a big fan of Super Mario. What the hell is Mario's Super Mario Brothers? More like stupid. Mario Brothers, you know, I wish Mario could choke and die. Now, if you think this review is over, then think again. And after doing even more research, this game just has Super Mario Bros. 2 written all on it. And the real shitter is that the villain of the previous game has now been replaced by this big dopey pink bird named Goofy. This makes no sense whatsoever. Now when you start this game, you'll have the choice of picking between 4 different characters, all with their own shitty abilities. Mario is the player, Luigi is high, Princess Peach can have periods in the air for extended periods of time, and Toadstool can pull out weird looking heads. It's time to start the game. And you can fall from a door in the sky and die. Exactly how a door got up there in the first place is way beyond me. Instead, the ability to smash your enemies. You'll have to kill them. Exactly how you'll kill enemies in the first place is way beyond me. This game is only a one-player game.
Exactly how this game is only a one-player game. The first place is way beyond me.
Mind if I play? I wouldn't mind this so much. Well, that sucks. Another thing that just pisses me off is the game starts you off with a health, and every time you get health, you get an entire heart. Well, big fucking whoop. In the first Mario Brothers game, it was really simple. All you had to do was just pound away at King Koopa's ass harder and harder
and harder and harder and harder
until you ended up finding a mushroom. Instead of now finding the star, you'll have to go around and collect 5 turtles that are scattered around the level. And after you collected that 5th cherry, I can take a shit faster than this. That's exactly what I was thinking. Shit. And while we're at it, this game could really use a lot more enemies.
Because after doing some research,
some spots of this game are so overcrowded with enemies, it's insane. But luckily, there are a few places in this game you can hide.
Oh, come on!
He walked right through the fucking cactus!
Now once you reach the ending of the level, you're usually greeted by this big dopey pink bird that shits eggs. The first one you come to is pretty easy to kill, but
after doing even more research,
I swear by the end, I just want to reach through the screen and beat the bitch out of this shit. Get over here! At the end of the game, you'll finally meet up with the last boss, Wart, and I'll die of all heart and attack him.
Big fucking whoop.
Now, if you think this review is over, then think again, because
after doing even more research,
a few years later, Nintendo released a bonus game called Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. Lost Levels? Wait a minute, there are levels? Where on earth did they find these things? Well, the title is very misleading.
Because after doing some research,
it turns out that this game is in fact Super Mario Bros. 2. Released only in Japan, this game continues where the first one left off. All the same enemies, power-up items, even the maps look the same. In fact, it's the exact same game. And we're not just talking about copying the layout of the levels, everything has been stolen. But with that being said...
even with that being said...
What the fuck?
I mean, games like this just don't appear out of thin air. This mystery is very confusing, but we must get to the bottom of Mario's bottom. I found something Nintendo released in a bonus game called Doki Doki Panic. Now, the introduction may not look familiar, but once you start the game, you will be amazed. Holy shit! Super Mario 2 was given a complete makeover, and the end result is amazing. I can honestly say that for the first time, this is a Mario game. And I guess that's understandable, because having two of the same thing can get stale and repetitive. Yep, stale and repetitive. Yep, stale and repetitive. Yep, stale and repetitive. Yep, stale and repetitive. Stale and repetitive. Repetitive. Stale.
Stale and repetitive.
Stale and repetitive. Stale and repetitive. Stale and repetitive.
Ah!